Alaskan crab fishing is not for the faint of heart. It's a profession that demands respect, resilience, and a healthy dose of courage. Imagine facing some of the most treacherous waters on Earth, battling unpredictable weather, and pushing your body to its absolute limits, all in pursuit of a prized catch. The Bering Sea is wild, a vast expanse of water where nature reigns supreme, cold and unpredictable. The temperature alone is enough to test the mettle of any human being, with icy winds that bite through layers of clothing and water that can quickly turn to ice. Waves can tower over boats, dwarfing even the largest vessels and creating a constant threat of capsizing. These aren't gentle swells, they're monstrous walls of water that can crash down with incredible force, and ice forms on every surface. The relentless spray freezes on contact, coating the decks, railings, and equipment in a thick, treacherous layer. This ice not only adds weight to the boat, making it less stable, but also creates a serious hazard for the crew. But that's what makes it so exciting. The challenge, the danger, the sheer audacity of facing such formidable conditions, it all combines to create an experience unlike any other. Every season, fishermen risk it all, knowing that one wrong move could have devastating consequences. They leave behind their families and loved ones, venturing into the unknown with a mixture of hope and trepidation, for the chance to haul up a golden catch, a reward that justifies the risks and sacrifices they make. Alaskan crab. These prized crustaceans are not only delicious but also incredibly valuable, making them a highly sought-after commodity in the seafood market. The hunt for crab is a race against time and weather, a constant battle against the elements. The season is short, often lasting only a few weeks, which puts immense pressure on the fishermen to maximize their catch in a limited time frame, and the ocean can turn dangerous in minutes. A calm sea can quickly transform into a raging storm, catching even the most experienced captains off guard. Fishermen work long hours, often in the dark, pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion in their relentless pursuit of crab. Fighting freezing winds and slippery decks, every step is a calculated risk, and every task requires unwavering focus and precision. It's not just about catching crab, it's about teamwork, resilience, and a deep understanding of the ocean's power. It's about surviving the sea. It's a constant test of skill, endurance, and mental fortitude. Crab fishing is famous thanks to shows like Deadliest Catch, which have brought the drama and danger of this profession to a global audience. But even before the cameras, these fishermen were plying their trade. Alaskan crabbers were legends, forging their reputations through years of hard work, perseverance, and unwavering dedication. Their stories are about grit, the unwavering determination to overcome any obstacle, no matter how daunting. Teamwork, the ability to rely on your fellow crew members in life or death situations, knowing that your lives depend on each other. And the thrill of pulling up a full pot, a moment of triumph that makes all the hardship worthwhile. After hours of hard work, it's a feeling of accomplishment knowing that you've earned your reward through sheer effort and determination. Every crab hauled in is a prize, a testament to the skill and dedication of the crew. But getting them takes brains, muscle, and the right gear. It's a combination of physical strength, technical knowledge, and strategic thinking. That's where crab trap engineering comes in. The science and art of designing and building the perfect traps to lure and capture these elusive creatures. The traps, or pots, are more than just cages. They are carefully crafted devices designed to exploit the behavior and instincts of the crab. Are the secret weapons in this high-stakes game, the tools that separate the successful fishermen from those who come home empty-handed. Crab traps, also called pots by those who work with them every day, are a fundamental tool in the world of commercial crabbing. These ingenious devices have been used for generations to harvest these delectable crustaceans from the ocean depths. At their core, they are like underwater cages, strategically placed to lure in unsuspecting crabs. They sit patiently on the ocean floor, often in areas known to be crab hotspots, waiting for crabs to crawl inside, drawn in by the promise of an easy meal. The anticipation is palpable as the traps soak, hoping for a bountiful catch. The design is simple but clever, a testament to the ingenuity of fishermen. It's a delicate balance of accessibility and security for the crabs. Bait, often consisting of pungent herring or other enticing morsels, goes right in the middle of the trap, acting as the irresistible siren song for the crabs. And hungry crabs, with their highly developed sense of smell, follow their noses right into the trap, lured by the irresistible aroma of the bait. It's a culinary invitation they can't refuse. Once inside, the crabs find themselves in a cleverly designed predicament. Crabs have a hard time getting out, often finding themselves going in circles as they search for an escape. The entrance is shaped like a funnel, easy in, tough out. This one-way design is key to the trap's effectiveness. The mesh is strong enough to hold dozens of crabs, even the mighty king crab, but lets water flow through, ensuring a constant supply of fresh seawater for the trapped crabs. This keeps the crabs alive and healthy, maintaining their quality and value until the pot is hauled up to the surface. Fishermen attach a long, durable rope and a brightly colored buoy to each trap, creating a lifeline to their underwater investment. The buoy floats conspicuously on the surface, bobbing with the waves, marking precisely where the trap is located beneath the waves. It's a crucial marker in the vast expanse of the ocean. When it's time to collect their underwater bounty, the crew relies on a powerful winch, a mechanical workhorse, to pull the heavy pot, often laden with dozens of crabs, up from the deep, dark depths. It sounds simple in theory, this dance between fisherman and crab, but every part of the trap matters, contributing to its overall effectiveness and the success of the fishing operation. The size of the trap, influencing how many crabs it can hold, shape, affecting its stability on the seafloor, and the materials used in its construction all affect how many crabs you catch, and crucially how safe and easy the job is for the hard-working crew who brave the elements to bring this seafood delicacy to our tables. Long ago, crabbers used simple wooden traps. These early pots were heavy and didn't last long in the harsh sea. Fishermen had to fix them often. As crab fishing got bigger, so did the need for better traps. In the 1970s, steel mesh pots became popular. These were stronger and lasted longer. The round Alaskan pot design became the standard. It was big enough to hold lots of crabs and tough enough to survive rough weather. Over time, crabbers started adding escape rings. These small holes let smaller crabs crawl out. That way, only the big legal-sized crabs stayed inside. This helped protect crab populations and made fishing more sustainable. Today, most boats use steel mesh pots with smart features. But the search for better, safer, and greener traps never stops. Every year, engineers and fishermen work together to improve the design. Modern crab trap engineering is all about innovation. The latest traps use high-strength, lightweight alloys instead of just steel. This makes them easier to handle, but still tough enough for icy seas. Some even have plastic coatings to stop rust and make them last longer. One big change is the use of biodegradable escape panels. If a trap gets lost, these panels break down after a few months. That way, crabs can escape, and the trap doesn't keep fishing forever. This helps protect crab stocks and the ocean environment. Engineers are also designing traps with better entry funnels. New shapes and angles make it easier for crabs to get in, but even harder for them to get out. Some traps even have cameras or sensors to track how many crabs enter, which helps fishermen fish smarter. All these new ideas make traps safer for crews, better for crabs, and kinder to the sea. It's a win-win for everyone who loves crab fishing. Fishing in Alaska is not for the faint of heart. It means dealing with some of the harshest and most unpredictable waters on Earth. The Bering Sea, in particular, presents unique challenges that demand respect and resilience. Down in the crushing depths, traps must survive immense pressure and relentless strong currents that can drag them for miles. These currents are powerful enough to move mountains of sediment and can easily sweep away poorly designed or inadequately weighted traps. And then there's the ice. Thick ice that can encase everything in its path. One winter, I remember our crew setting pots in 400 feet of water, a depth where sunlight barely penetrates, where the temperature was just above freezing. The biting cold seeped into everything, chilling us to the bone despite our layers of protective gear. Back then, the old traps would sometimes bend or break under the strain, their metal groaning in protest against the unforgiving conditions. But thankfully, the new designs held strong, a testament to the ingenuity and constant innovation in the industry. Ice is a big problem, a constant adversary that demands respect and careful planning. When the sea freezes, traps can get stuck, trapped in an icy tomb, or lost completely under the ice, swallowed by the frozen expanse. That's why modern traps are built to be extra tough, designed to withstand the harshest elements, with thicker frames that can endure immense pressure and impacts. They also feature special coatings that stop ice from sticking, preventing the traps from becoming frozen blocks. Some even have GPS trackers, a technological marvel that has revolutionized the way we fish. This allows us to find them even if they drift miles away, a crucial feature when battling unpredictable currents and shifting ice flows. Of course, sometimes storms hit with incredible speed and ferocity before we can haul the traps in, leaving us scrambling to secure everything. We've seen waves crash over the deck, towering walls of water that threaten to sweep everything away, and ice build up in minutes, coating the boat in a treacherous layer that makes every movement a calculated risk. The latest traps are lighter, making them easier to handle in challenging conditions, so we can pull them in faster and safer, reducing the risk of accidents and injuries, even when the weather turns nasty, giving us a fighting chance against the elements. These real-life challenges, the constant battle against the sea, push engineers to keep making traps better, to innovate and create solutions that can withstand the impossible. Every season, we learn more about what works and what doesn't out in the wild Alaskan sea, knowledge that is hard-earned and invaluable for the future of the industry. Did you know Alaskan king crabs can grow as wide as a car tire? Some weigh over 20 pounds. There are 3 main types of crab caught in Alaska: king crabs, snow and tanner crabs. Each has its own season and special traps. Alaska's crab season is short, sometimes just a few weeks. That means crews work around the clock, often sleeping only a few hours a night. The record for most crab caught in one season is over 20 million pounds. Crabs are escape artists. They can squeeze through tiny gaps and even climb over each other to find a way out. That's why trap design is so important. A good trap keeps the big crabs in and lets the little ones go free. Crab fishing is a big part of Alaskan culture. Every year, festivals celebrate the start of the season, and fresh crab is a favorite treat all over the state. Safety is the #1 rule at sea. New trap designs help protect both the crew and the crabs. Lighter traps mean fewer injuries when lifting and stacking. Stronger frames don't bend or break, even when dropped on the deck or hit by waves. For the crabs, escape rings and biodegradable panels mean fewer get trapped by mistake. Only the biggest, legal crabs stay in the pot. Smaller crabs and other sea creatures can find their way out, which keeps the population healthy. Some traps now have smoother edges and special coatings. This stops crabs from getting hurt or losing legs when they're inside. Healthy crabs mean better prices and happier customers. By making traps safer and smarter, everyone wins. The job is less dangerous and the future of crab fishing is more secure. Crab fishing isn't just about today's catch, it's about tomorrow's too. Smart trap design helps make sure there will always be crabs in Alaskan waters. By letting small crabs go, we give them a chance to grow and breed. This keeps the fishery strong for years to come. Better traps also mean less damage to the ocean. Biodegradable panels and eco-friendly materials stop ghost fishing, where lost traps keep catching crabs forever. This protects other sea life and keeps the sea cleaner. For fishermen, smart traps mean safer jobs and better catches. New technology, like sensors and GPS, helps us work faster and waste less fuel. That's good for business and the planet. In the end, smart engineering is the key to keeping Alaskan crab fishing alive and well for the next generation. Alaskan crab fishing is one of the toughest jobs out there, but with every new season, we get a little smarter and a little safer. The latest crab trap designs are proof that hard work and good ideas can change the game. From wooden boxes to high-tech pots with sensors, crab traps have come a long way. Today's traps are built to last, protect the catch, and keep the sea healthy. That's good news for fishermen, crabs, and everyone who loves a fresh crab dinner. The future of crab fishing depends on smart engineering. Every new idea makes the job safer and the ocean cleaner. As long as we keep pushing for better traps, Alaskan crab fishing will stay strong for years to come. So here's to the next chapter. Full pots, safe crews, and a wild sea that still has plenty of secrets to share.